Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be a fast, concise overview, Book of 1 Chronicles, Chapter 29. Let's get started now. The Book of 1 Chronicles Chapter 29 is the final chapter in the Book of 1 Chronicles, which is a historical book in the Old Testament of the Bible. It is believed to have been written by Ezra, a priest and scribe, around 450 to 430 BC. Chapter 29 is primarily focused on the end of King David's reign, his preparations for the construction of the temple, and his final prayer of thanks and dedication to God. The chapter begins with David assembling all the officials of Israel, including the princes, officers, commanders, and stewards, to make an announcement. He tells them that he had intended to build a house for the Ark of the Covenant, but God had told him that his son Solomon would be the one to build the temple. David then encourages the people to contribute generously towards the construction of the temple, saying that he himself had provided vast amounts of resources from his own personal wealth. David then makes a public offering of gold, silver, and precious stones to the temple fund, followed by the officials and leaders of Israel who also offer their own contributions. The people give willingly and joyfully, recognizing that the temple was to be built for the glory of God. David then offers a prayer of thanks and dedication to God, acknowledging that all the wealth and resources they had given came from him in the first place. He praises God for his greatness, his power, and his faithfulness to his people, and asks for his continued blessings upon Solomon as he takes on the task of building the temple. David's prayer is a beautiful example of gratitude and trust in God. He acknowledges that everything he and the people of Israel have comes from God, and he seeks to honor him with their offerings and dedication. His prayer also serves as a reminder to the people of the importance of the temple and their faith in God, and of their duty to contribute towards its construction and upkeep. The story of David's preparations for the temple in 1 Chronicles 29 has several teachings that can be applied to our lives today. One of the main teachings is the importance of generosity and giving to support the work of God. David sets a great example of leading by example, giving generously from his own wealth, and inspiring others to do the same. We too should be willing to give back to God, recognizing that everything we have comes from Him. Another teaching from this chapter is the importance of gratitude and thanksgiving. David's prayer is filled with praise and thanksgiving to God, acknowledging His greatness and faithfulness. We too should cultivate an attitude of gratitude in our lives, recognizing and thanking God for His blessings and faithfulness. Lastly, the story of David's preparations for the temple highlights the importance of obedience to God's plans and purposes. David had initially wanted to build the temple himself, but he obeyed God's instructions and allowed his son Solomon to take on the task. Similarly, we should be willing to follow God's plans for our lives, even if they don't align with our own desires or plans. In conclusion, the book of 1 Chronicles Chapter 29 serves as a fitting end to the book of 1 Chronicles, focusing on King David's preparations for the temple and his final prayer of thanksgiving and dedication to God. The chapter teaches us the importance of generosity, gratitude, and obedience to God's plans in our lives, and serves as a reminder of the great faithfulness and greatness of our God. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible chapter below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.